Today, the Finance Minister unveiled the Fall Economic Statement. We want to be very clear about what the statement means for Canada. This means more than 3 times the deficit that the Prime Minister promised when he was first elected in 2015. Let's remember, this Prime Minister also said, let's not worry, the budget will balance itself. But it's very clear today that that is simply not the case. In fact, there's no clear vision to ever balance the Canadian budget. And the Trudeau government said today that there will be an additional $60 billion in debt. And the deficit next year will be even higher, as the Liberals have no plan to ever return to balance. Every Canadian understands that the more debt you build up today, the higher your taxes are tomorrow. In fact, for our kids and our grandkids, the Liberal government is stealing from them for tomorrow to pay for their out-of-control spending today. What's even more frustrating with that Fall Economic Statement today, there is absolutely nothing in this statement to address the crisis that is happening in Alberta. There is nothing to talk about addressing the differential in the Canadian price of oil with that on the world market, when we could be paying for building hospitals and schools. The money that should be building those things is now going to the United States. The United States is building a hospital a month, a school every week, subsidized by the Canadian tax dollar because of the differential in our oil compared to the world market. There's nothing in this statement to address that. In fact, there's absolutely nothing to address Canada's energy sector, which is one of our largest employers and certainly one of the largest sectors benefiting the Canadian economy. This is something that will devastate the residents of Foothills and certainly a frustration for Alberta, but also Canadians across the country who are looking for a government that will champion Canada's energy sector, for a government that will stand up for the energy jobs and the wonderful social and infrastructure benefits that come with that. It was disappointing to see spending that will go on and on and on when Canadians want a government that will spend within its means and ensure that we are not piling on the debt for tomorrow's generation. I hope Canadians will take a hard look at the Liberals' out-of-control spending and the impact that it's having certainly across Canada and Canada's economy. Steel, aluminum tariffs that are having an impact across Canada. Nothing in this statement that benefits Canada's oil and gas sector and for the residents of Foothills.